Hey guys, welcome back to another War of the Visions video, and for today we will be looking at EX Whisper, mainly against Magic teams and Black Rose Helena teams. And just to note, I have already recorded my arena matches and they were pretty good, honestly. Whisper did a really good job at tanking, and this will be the team I'm running for this video. We have Miranda as Time Mage. She's like my go-to Time Mage, and just today I think her EX job was coming or announced very soon for August week 4 in Japan, so I'm pretty excited to see what she gets for her EX jobs. But once again, using Miranda, she has always been a solid unit for me to use. Not so much in the damage department anymore, but she still has that quicken, and she's a very useful time mage. She might get replaced by Lemure though, when she comes out, to make a full mono dark team actually. So yeah, using Miranda while I can, and we have the return of Duane. This time though, he doesn't have his companion in Black Rose Helena. We separated the dark duo, but Duane alone is strong enough. Personally, I usually run Dragoon Duane, but I found that sometimes when Duane jumps up, Miranda actually misses her quicken on Duane. So yeah, I'm using Viking Duane for this arena video. And yeah, this Miranda and Duane duo is actually pretty strong. I actually got their agility to match up to the point where Miranda gets to double turn Duane, and you will see that in the fights very soon. But the star of the show for today is Whisper, of course. And Whisper is really gonna tie up the enemies here with only her Divine Shelter actually. I do not have Resist Magic on for her. I only have Taunting Blade and Divine Shelter on. So literally just 2 spells, and then I also have Bolt Barrage, level 1, unfortunately, if she's like not in range or wants to use it. So that's like an extra physical magical damage shield if she wants to use that. But according to her resistances though, she has 50% slash resist, 30% in Pierce, Strike, and Missile, and she completely nullifies magic damage. But do note that there are like Cypress Piles out there, Soul Masas, and also like Spectacles, which can penetrate Spirit. But either way, Whisper takes a lot of attacks well. She's a very good overall tank in my opinion, with just Shell and Protect and Regen. And yeah, I do have her Faith at 50, just so Divine Shelter procs everything. Usually, I would have her Faith at 30 before her EX jobs, but I had to bring it up to 50 just so Divine Shelter can get that 100% proc. So, other than that, for items, I only have a +3 Lohengrin for Miranda, Pod, +5 Spine Blade for Duane, +5 Armor of Light for Duane yet again, +5 Tidus's Necklace for that 10%, or not 10%, 10 magic attack resistance, and a +5 Brigandine for some AoE resist. All Espers are maxed, resonance, and all vision cards are maxed, so let's get right into the fights. Alright, so to start us off, we're going big against an Exodia comp, which is Black Rose Helena, KMont, and Duane. So we're starting out big, and do note that I do think that this composition is only good for this map. I don't know about any other maps, but I think like the rocks that divide the units are really good for Whisper to attract at least 2 or 1 people. So here we have Whisper doing her Divine Shelter, Miranda popping off her first Quicken so Duane can get his buffs off. And then here we have Helena walking up, looking for an attack on Whisper. And Whisper walks up, taunting Blades, and we really like that. And here's a double turn, so Duane attacks, and then he goes for KMont because of hate. But usually, in normal circumstances, Duane would go for the double attack on the person on the left. But our Duane actually lives by a thread to the enemy Duane, and then he goes for a good AoE on KMont and Helena. But Whisper is just taking so many shots right now, and Miranda's just dealing with Duane in the back there, and Helena still focused on Whisper. Can't take her down, unfortunately, and Whisper is just laughing in her face right now. And 2 enemies really low. Our Duane finishes off Helena, and Miranda finishes off Duane. So a really good start to our fights, especially against the Exodia comp. Really exciting to see. Okay, for our next match, we have 113 Black Rose Helena, 120 Tidus, and some level of Frederika. I did not catch it. But this Frederika may be a threat to our Miranda. If she has like Barrage or Sharpshoot, she can easily one-shot Miranda with her attacks. But we'll have to see. So here is the usual opening sequence. We have Duane using bells, Miranda going for that Quicken on Duane, and Whisper using Divine Shelter. So here we have Duane using Rebellious Spirit. Now he has defense up and attack up. Here's that first attack on Whisper. Peanut damage from Helena. Miranda setting up Duane for the double move. Good taunting spell by Whisper for the hate. There's the double move. Duane goes up to attack, but Frederika dodges actually. Tidus attacks Whisper. Helena looking for an attack on Whisper. Barrage onto Whisper. And Whisper just tanked 3 shots there. So, and she's half health right now. So really good. So Duane takes down Frederika. Takes another... Whisper takes another shot from Tidus and Helena. So Whisper took about 6 shots this fight. So really good tanking from her. Now we're just looking to finish off Tidus. Miranda misses her jamming thrust. Duane can't look for the angle to attack Tidus. Tidus goes for Haska for some reason. Miranda tries to confuse but fails, and Duane just finishes off Tidus. So really good tanking there from Miranda from Whisper. 6 attacks, not bad. Alright, for our next match we have a 120 Helena, 120 Duane, and 115 Tidus. So we have a Dark Duo plus Tidus. Should be pretty strong. But we'll have to see. Duane, enemy Duane, going for Atonement actually. Our Duane going for Bells. Tidus going for Saintly Wall. That's gonna be annoying. And this is just the same opening sequence. Same opening sequence. But let's see. Enemy Helena. Actually, Spellblade sub-job. Goes for the resist magic. And Miranda setting up Duane for the double turn. Good hate on Whisper there. Boom. The 1-2 punch from Duane. Tidus is down. Wasn't even a threat. Now, enemy Duane focused on Whisper. Enemy Helena focused on Whisper. Miranda misses jamming thrust again. Duane one-shotting Helena. And enemy Duane still focused on Whisper. Whisper finally goes down after about, what, like 4 hits? And now it is Duane v2. And we win. So pretty good fight there. Yeah. Alright, for our next match we have Garvall, Yuna, and Sakura. So a bit of an intermission here. No Black Rose Helena. And if you've actually noticed, I've only been going for slot 1 Helenas. And so I guess this fight I couldn't find a slot 1 Helena that was good enough for me. So I did just go for this Garvall team. But why exactly am I going for slot 1 Helenas is because usually when you fight slot 1 Helenas, they are more on the right side of the map and they're more attracted towards like the rocks or something like that. Miranda actually gets one shot there by Sakura. But we really want Whisper to go parallel with Black Rose Helena, which is why this map is so good for Whisper, I think. Just because she can attract 2 people to her. So as you can see there, she tanked shots from Garvall and Yuna, and just had Duane clean up the 2. Short fight there. Nice. Alright, for our next match, we're back to the Black Rose Helenas. 120 Black Rose Helena, 120 Yuna, and 120 Tidus. So far, we've been going against a lot of Tiduses. Personally, I think Tidus has fallen off just a bit, but maybe he'll make a resurgence one day. Especially with Aerith coming out very soon. We'll have to see. So, same opening sequence, yet again. You've seen this for 5 times in a row already. There goes the peanut damage from Helena. Taunting spell from Whisper, get that hate up, really nice. Duane going for the 1-2 punch, goodbye Tidus. Yet again. Alright. So we have Yuna and Helena attracted to Whisper. Yuna looking for like a holy, I think. Both counters from Helena and Yuna. Duane walks over to one-shot Yuna. Goodbye. Whisper still tanking Helena's damage really nicely. Duane looking for the angle, but he can't. He has to walk around. Whisper going for another Divine Shelter. Tanks another shot from Helena. Whisper starting to auto-attack Helena. Helena does not know what to do right now. Duane is making his way around town. Magic evasion from Miranda and tanked by Whisper really nicely. And wow, Helena actually gets taken. Oh, never mind. Helena is finally taken down. There you go. really drawn out fight there, but we still get the dub. Alright, so for our final match of the day, we are going against another Exodia comp. Do note this time that Duane is level 120 and that Mont and Duane are switched in positions. So, here we are, the same opening sequence for the final time. Enemy Duane buffs himself, and it is actually another Spellblade Helena. Yeah. Miranda looking for the quicken on Duane. Duane buffs up. Helena actually goes for a TMR and doesn't have the range to attack Whisper. KMont walks up. Whisper walks up, gets the taunting spell off, which is good for us. Duane going for the 1-2 punch on KMont, and he actually kills him, which is really good for us. Here is the enemy Helena though, gets a big AoE on both Duane and Whisper, and Whisper actually gets taken down, and the enemy Helena actually double turns us for some reason, and I think we're gonna lose this one. It's not looking good. And there goes Miranda. So we get completely obliterated there. But yeah, Whisper is a good tank. I enjoyed using her, so thank you so much for watching, and until next time.